Air freight cargo can be defined as all cargo moved by air except for mail and passenger baggage. The two options for air cargo transport are dedicated freighters and belly capacity in passenger aircraft. Air freight accounts for about 1% of total freight by weight transported worldwide, but some 35% of total freight value. From this statistic, it is tempting to say that only high-value commodities move by air and that relatively low-value products are inherently more likely to travel by truck, train, or ship. Indeed, many analysts focus on a value per pound component when discussing the air cargo prospects for a particular product or geographic market. However, there is more to it. Even before the aircraft, mail was moved by balloons, dirigibles, and carrier pigeons. The first cargo moved by aircraft occurred on the 7th of November 1910, when a few bolts of silk were transported by air from Dayton to Columbus, Ohio. The following year, in 1911, experimentation with the movement of post was started, and by 1914, regular air service began in the United States. In Germany, the first official airmail flight occurred in 1912. However, it was not until 1925, before a comprehensive airmail service was available in the US on October 7, 1925, the first 5 contract airmail (COM) routes were issued by the US Postal Service to fly airmail between designated points. If it had not been for the Postal Service COM routes, the development of the US commercial aviation section would have been hampered. World War II caused a rapid expansion of the aviation industry, and for the first time, large-scale movements of freight were carried out to support the war effort. In the early 1970s, door-to-door express package services came into being. Dalsey, Hill, Blom and Lynn started DHL in 1969, and Fred Smith started Federal Express in 1971. The leadership role of Fred Smith in building FedEx is a classic study of entrepreneurship. The benefits became apparent for concepts including just-in-time shipments, investment in accurate tracking systems, and of course, today's e-commerce. US-Canada deregulation has been part of a greater global airline liberalization trend, especially in Asia, Latin America, and the European Union. Network industries, which are critical to a modern economy, include air travel, railroads, electrical power, and telecommunications. Open Skies agreements are bilateral agreements between the United States, Canada, and other countries to open the aviation market to foreign access and remove barriers to competition. They give airlines the right to operate air services from any point in the United States, Canada, to any point in the other country, as well as to and from third countries. High-value products have a greater propensity to be shipped by air. The speed of air transport allows companies to reduce their capital tied up in in-transit inventory and provides for greater security. Extremely bulky or low-density products are not suitable for air transport, either because they cannot be accommodated on an aircraft or the resulting cost per pound would be uneconomically high. The perishability of a product is an important determinant of the choice of transport mode. Products can perish in terms of economic utility, value, physical degradation, or both. There are several business models used in the air cargo industry. The predominant ones include the all-cargo carriers, the integrators, operators that deliver cargo from point to point rather than airport to airport, belly-only cargo carriers, or mixed carriers that operate a fleet of both passenger and freighter aircraft. Belly cargo carriers are passenger-only airlines that carry cargo in the holds of their aircraft as an additional revenue stream. Between 40 and 50% of global air freight is moved as belly cargo. The explosive growth of e-commerce over the last 10 years has greatly increased the demand for air cargo. This demand is projected to grow at 20% over the next 5 years. In the case of e-commerce, the new entrant challenging FedEx and UPS is Amazon Air. Amazon's deep pockets and proven ability to innovate has led to an impressive nationwide network of 14 markets served by contracted freighter aircraft carrying Amazon packages. Growth at non-traditional cargo airports has not been limited to e-commerce activity. General freight has led to new international freighter services at airports like Greenville-Spartanburg, GSP, and Pittsburgh, PITT. The healthcare needs of an aging global population are also driving air cargo demand, leading to additional requirements by users. Blockchain is a secure, decentralized peer-to-peer network where all of the stakeholders can view and share data. Think of it as a type of database. Unlike legacy electronic data interchange, EDI systems that are 16 centralized, therefore giving power to the owner of the data, blockchain is decentralized. Blockchain verifies transactions and provides a history of transactions to ensure that the data has not been altered. Therefore, blockchain technology can be used to send secure digital documentation, such as airway bills and letters of credit. The benefits of blockchain technology are the elimination of redundant data and enhanced visibility and transparency for all stakeholders. Emerging technology. Drones' advancements in unmanned aerial vehicle, that is drone technology, have natural applications to the air cargo industry. Transporting products and packages via drones clearly entails less risk than transporting people, and there are immediate commercial applications in the form of e-commerce shipments. Companies like Amazon, Alphabet, Google's parent company, China's JD.com, and numerous startups are currently developing and testing drones.